Hey there. You are the first person in the chat. Congratulations. Hey there. You are the first person in the chat. Congratulations. Ooh, we got echo. How do I get rid of that? I think that should fix it now. So yeah, I mean, I guess I'm probably just gonna show. Turn the camera off. And it's all right. Testing. All right, I think this is working. Okay, I'll just put this up over here. Yeah, feel free to like ask any questions or just like watch along if you want. So yeah, I'm using Spiky right now to backtest all my strategies right now. So yeah, so I'll just show you guys around how you guys can just watch and then ask questions, and I'll answer them as I come along. You can ask questions about Traders Launch, ask me any questions about data, anything like that. So I won't put it to it all. Move that over here. Okay, so the last few months there's been a ton of small or gappers that are less than $1. So I'm just gonna get all of the data here and analyze it at first to see if there's any real edge here. Exchange open greater than or no less than 1. These are gonna be like penny stocks, the ones that I'm looking at right now. So I'm looking for an open that is less than 1. I'm gonna say gap greater than at least 50%. Then I'm gonna say volume. No, we'll do up here. Volume greater than 5 million. Go next. Symbol, date, open, high, low, close, volume. HOD, LOD, change from open, change from close. So yeah, we'll see. It takes like a few minutes, or sometimes even seconds, to get the data back. Nothing showed up. Oh no. Okay, that's why. Let me know if the quality is bad for you guys. I'm trying to work on it I was trying to work on it earlier today, but this is my first time doing something like this, so. There we are. Let me delete that. Okay, cool. So yeah, this is what I was looking for exactly. So just like real quick. Just to organize the ones that I'm messing with, just coloring them. I'm gonna check if the change, how many of them were negative from the open. So if So what I just did there was I basically just said if the change from open is less than 0, then true. What I'm trying to find out is how many of these closed from the open closed red on the day. So I'm just counting them up right now. So I just say M5 through M200 is true. So 21, and how many are there? 21 minus 4, so 30. So 21 out of 26. So right off the bat there, I mean, we can tell that recently over the last 2 months, there has been crazy edge shorting these gappers. So we at least know now that there's something to find. There are obviously other things that you're gonna have to take into consideration, like slippage, slippage whenever you do create a final strategy, or what else? Commissions, borrow fees, things like that. Let me see if I can. I'll just put myself in the bottom. Let me know if that's annoying or helpful. I don't know if that's even needed at all, but I'll just put myself up there. So yeah, there's 21 out of 26 of these closed red on the day, which is pretty significant. These all traded quite a large amount of volume too, so let's just look at the dollar volume right now. That would take a better look at it. So we're just gonna do, just to make it easy, we'll times it by the low. So this is not the actual liquidity. This is like, it's actually more than this, but I just want to say worst case scenario. Okay. So I probably want to take out some of these. That's why I say that. Or I'm not going to take them out, but I'm just going to label them. Possible ones that we wouldn't want to trade. Anything under 10 million, really. Where's the change from open here? 3 million. Sorry guys, I just got a message here. Okay. So what else? Is that it? I'm gonna put there. Hey, Prashant. What's up? So yeah, these ones, there's about 4 that I'm most skeptical of putting in here. They all helped the data, so that's something to be aware of, meaning that they were ultra close negative. So HOD percentage. So let's look at the. I'm honestly just curious how easy I can make this strategy to see if it would be profitable. So if K2, K5 is greater than 20, then true. I messed that up. We want greater than 20 actually. If it's greater than 20, show me here. Put this over here. Okay, so a lot of these ran quite a bit. So another cool thing in Spiky is that I can pull up the charting on all of these. So I'll be able to see kind of how they reacted, or like what the openings were for a lot of these. Maybe these are just good to give me ideas of how I should backtest this. I'm gonna do. Oh, can I not do 2 minute? 2M. Huh. That sucks. Most of the time, if I'm going to be doing short-term stuff like this, I'd just put a 2 minute for like a small cap strategy like this. I can download all the charts here. Spiky's a pretty cool tool. Where's Traders Launch located? We are right outside of Philadelphia. So I'm in Indiana, but my co-founder, that's where we're technically launched, is in Pennsylvania, which is it's a city right outside of Philly. So maybe an hour and a half away from New York City, 2 hours away from New York City. Where is this? Damn, is there really no way to change it on inside of here? I really thought there. I think there is somehow. Maybe not. Okay, so I'll just use the 1 minute there for now. Most of the time I just use the 2, that's why I put it in. You are a prop trader or trader with your own capital. 90% plus is with my own capital. I basically, it's all my own capital. I just started testing out like a futures prop firm, but that was more so not because I like want to be a prop trader. That's just I just was testing out companies like us. So yeah, most of my stuff is in my own accounts, which I have an account at Cobra. I'm opening a new account at a company called Opal, which is like a special broker that they're not open to the general public yet, but they help with like locates. Yeah, they're super cheap locates if you like short hard to borrow stocks. So yeah, that's why I'm moving over to them. Like, and this is exactly like the stuff I would short if I were to move over with them. So I wish it told me right there. Right there. How are you guys doing in the competition so far? Are any of you guys trading in it? Okay. So we got. So let's look at this. So now that we know that there is like a somewhat of an edge here, I'm gonna get more in-depth data from Spiky. So app templates, no. Small cap, no use. I'm gonna go 2023, last 2 months. Security class. Starting of new week, nothing much to do. Yeah, most of the time at this time, I'm gonna start doing this at 2 o'clock because I figure most of the time I'm either just managing trades, which at this point I'm not really entering new trades, and kind of show you guys like the background of either if I'm working on data or I'm working on like the actual company stuff. So yeah, I mean, because most of the time as a trader, you really should be doing data related stuff. I mean, your trading it should not, I mean, at least I don't think that your trading should be just like crazy discretionary. Like you can have some discretion for sure, but it's not going to be helpful if you don't have a system in place. So you should be building systems or refining your systems or monitoring your systems most of the time. Open greater than, we're actually going to say high greater than 1. Volume is greater than 5 million. So. And I'm actually going to say, ooh. say gap greater than 30. Alright, we're gonna say the gain is greater than 50. So at any point today, if it was higher than 50% of the close of yesterday, I want that. Because I want to see if I can get midday runners in this data set too. Intraday. I think this is basically everything I need. Greater than $1 high, 5 mil vol, 50% gain. Wow, a lot more in this data set than the last one. Just saying the gain 50% one is way bigger. I'm just gonna filter this for the greater than, less than 2, or no, I'm gonna say open less than 2. Open less than 2. Hey there, Bammy. I'm gonna mess up some of your guys' names. Bambad. Might just call you Bammy for short. Okay, so this is a good data set. Do I have VWAP in here at all? Where else do you have VWAP? Indicator average. There it is. I'm gonna say VWAP, yeah. Add VWAP in there. Just delete these after. Pretty sure you can create a folder. I want to see if I can do that. Star. Oh yeah, here it is, down here. Add a folder. 2023 log 2. August, July, August, sub $2. How are you supposed to do that? You can also just download it, but let me see if I can do this on another screen. I'm just trying to add these to a folder. Why doesn't that work? Whatever. I'll figure that out later. Not really important for now. Okay, perfect. So this times. Are there any funded traders with Traders Launch yet? Yeah, so we're onboarding a couple people right now. One of them is an algo trader that we're trying to put onto IB, and then we have a couple and then we have maybe our first. We're really close. The guy's like, it's probably gonna happen. It's like he's like 2,000 away on the $200,000 account. So he'll get funded. That will be our first $200,000 person that is funded. So yeah, there are people starting to get funded now, and that we've been out for a little bit. And we also have like just traders that we're trying to recruit that we know are good. So we're doing that as well. Is it just me, or is this screen super blurry for you guys? I'm trying to look at what you guys are seeing, and sometimes it looks hella blurry, but I don't know. Just let me know if the quality is bad, because I'm gonna try to fix it or just take note of it. It looks bad on my side, but I don't know if that's just only in mine. Okay, so anything under 10 million, definitely don't want in here. It's fine. Okay. Good, I'm glad. Okay, so we got all of these. This is everything I'm going to work with, and then let's separate some of these into gaps or not gaps. So we'll do gap greater than 50%. If 47. And how many do we have in this data set? 47 out of, there was 60 minus 4, 56. Okay, so 56 on all of these. So now like just a one step further than what we were doing prior. So first I'll just look at how many of these are negative, like I did last time on that last data set. Count if AA5 200 is true. 9, and then we're gonna do this and see if negative. Huh, wait, why are there so many that aren't negative? Oh, it's because a lot of them weren't gappers. Wait, that's weird. Let me look at this data set that we had, because it was 21 out of 26 were negative. Oh, maybe I did 50. Okay. How do you guys mostly do backtesting, or do you guys do backtesting? Anyone that's watching? Fix this. 12 out of 56. Okay. Okay. Let me go back to this one real quick. I'm also going to look at the charts on this one. We're going to go 5 minutes across the board on everything. Greater than 20, and then count if L5 through L. My strategy is so simple, so I really backtest only support Merson. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. I mean, there's a guy on Twitter who's like one of the most impressive traders I know who just trades on market structure. So it's definitely possible to be able to be profitable like that. I just find it a lot harder, especially if you're messing with these type of markets, to not be doing more data. And yeah, I just think in general, like the more you can systemize, the easier trading becomes. So that's why I do this. I do agree though that like market structure and price action can be enough for it. Let me try to find the guy for you that I'm referring to. Here is. You guys can follow me on Twitter too if you ever want to reach out. This guy. Did he go off Twitter? I'll try to find him after if I can't find him right now. That's wild. I actually don't see him. I got a bunch of his. So like I know that you do a lot of support resistance type things. I have like these notes of just massive. Where is it? Market structure. Yeah, so like this is the guy I was mentioning, but I just have from his past tweets. Let me see if I can get on one of his Twitters or one of his tweets through this. Yeah, that's so weird. He must have hopped off Twitter or changed his name or something. Alright, well, I'll have to go find him later for you. And for myself. Okay, so 13 and then... Alright, let's go back to this. These are all negative. Alright, let me just take these. Let me take these ones out. Even if I change these to C, it's still, and these have like enough liquidity for me to be able to do a trade at least. So I'm just checking right now. Yeah, so I'm just gonna get rid of all these ones that have less than $10 million in trading volume on a day. So now we have 5. No, we got more than that. 5, 12. 5, 17 divided by what? 23. Okay. Hey Adam, if you're in here, Adam, let me know if what the screen looks like. I'm gonna send you a picture of what it looks like on my screen, so to make sure I'm not crazy. I hope it doesn't look like this for you guys. now it looks fine. Just gonna do that actually. Take this. That in. I wonder how much is Trader Joe's capital now. What do you mean? I wonder how much is Trader's launch capital? I mean, we don't disclose how much capital we actually trade with. Me and what do you mean? I wonder how. Max our own capital. It's because it's our own capital. So, Max is the co-founder. But yeah, we don't disclose how much capital we have, but it's multiple six figures in the current accounts, and then we have access to funding with partnerships up to, it's only if we need it, we in the case that we scale a lot, but that would be multiple millions or potentially 10 plus. How about you? How are you funded with other firms? Or are you just like looking for us right now because we do stocks and no one else does that? So 12. All right, let me just look at the. That's something they should do. They should implement. View, freeze, SQZ. Oh, here, okay. I can sync them all. So 5 minutes. Yeah, a lot of these, once they turn red, doesn't look like they're able to turn around. God, what happened? It's 9:30. Yeah, wow. See, this isn't a scalable strategy, but still can make a few $1,000 every time it happens, which I'm not gonna scoff at that. Why is SMX in here? SMX 23 cents, 7.19. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why that one's in here. Yeah, look, once they turn red, they're just gone. All of these. I wish I could put two minutes. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put this over here. I have no funded account and I have no money to buy anyone. I am just trading commission to an account. Okay. And you said you're just on market structure. How much data do you have of your trading, or have you just started trading? Do this actually. these get delisted? Can't even find it. Maybe. Huh. Exchange for these on. I'm going back to look at this because they're not showing up on TradingView, which is weird. These ones all had NYSE. Huh, that's weird. Let me look. Filters, security class, stock comment, ADR, NASDAQ. Seems like it should. Wait, this is the same one, right? Yeah. Huh. It's really odd. It's really odd. So this, I think that he's using GPT-4 in the background, which is a large language model. So I think he's doing that, converting it to a JSON file, and that is finding it in his backend. So we'll see. It does take quite a bit though, so that's the downside. Let's see how this does. Look at the filters that it did. Open less than 2. Open is greater than, yeah. Yep, that looks like it was. What columns does it bring back? Okay, so yeah, this just doesn't bring much back. Yeah. It's a cool tool. It'll get better, but right now it's just, I'd rather use the pre-built templates if you're able to make that instead. I'm curious on some of these updated now today. Some of my older strategies. Let's look at day 2 gap. These do not happen very much anymore. 50%, and then gap up 20%. 2023. I read the FAQ that I should reach 4% in profit to withdraw, and there's no payout schedule. Correct. Yeah. So once you get a funding account, you're able to just you can either compound that account, which I mean, if you are a profitable trader, it makes more sense to compound it. We don't do like if you get stopped out on a daily loss, we don't take away your account or anything like that. So yeah, it doesn't really make sense to withdraw unless. I mean, obviously, if you want to just withdraw to take some cash out, that's great. But we don't have like any scammy rules or anything like that where you want to withdraw right away. So yeah, that's how it works. Let's see how this did. I mean, it doesn't happen very often anymore. View freeze. So this is just I always kind of just do this as a baseline for if it from the open if it closed red or not. Just so I know, generally speaking, what is the overall trend for the day? What should I be looking for? More long strategies, more short strategies on this? Count if S5 15 minus 15 minus 4, 15 out of 21, that means then? Yeah. Did that answer your question, Jiang? Or Jiang? Okay, cool. Okay. What were the last few? TIVC. Which one was that? TIVC. I don't remember that. Okay. The downside of running a company is sometimes you're like, fuck. You don't even realize some of the opportunities in the market. These are a lot tougher when they're chopped up like this. HOT time. I did know about MULN and MNK. Trigger launches a new partner. Do you have any plans to compete with other firms in the industry? I mean, yeah, but I don't know if we're taking the exact same route. like we're doing stocks. That no one, there's really one other company who is doing stocks. We actually have professional partnerships set up with people. We're not doing any of like the gotcha rules where you're doing 4% daily loss. Like we're trying to find real traders, and in turn, uh, it might be a little more expensive because we're doing that, but uh, I, in general, our resources and what we're offering is a lot more valuable to the actual customer. Like we're not just giving away funded accounts. We're working with interactive brokers. We're trying to create trading pods like for people if they do pass. We're helping people set up algorithms. So we're trying to actually bridge the gap between uh, like a traditional prop firm in New York City and opening that up to the rest of the world rather than just like funded accounts per se. Yeah, but I think every other firm right now is just doing forex or futures. Or they have CFDs, but CFDs are technically illegal in the United States and they're super scammy. So we're not doing any of that stuff. And then MULN, that was actually the best one. The best one there has been in a long time. July 6th. Oh, does it show up here? Yeah. When I get funded, my trade would be entered via live for market, right? Depends. So for if you're on our simulated platform, then no. But it depends on the amount of data that we have with you. If we move you over to an interactive brokers account, we have like fixed APIs in place. So if we need to copy your trades over to the live markets, then we always have that ability. Um, but we're pretty transparent about sometimes you will be, sometimes you won't be. And then once we have enough data on you, then we'll actually make an interactive brokers account for you. But that matters of like during the tryout, when you try out, we'll look at data and if you present data to us prior to that. Yeah, interesting. These don't really work too much anymore, so I'm not gonna look too much at it. But okay, I'm gonna change this. Open. Hi. Open less than 2. Get rid of that. Gap greater than 50%. That's all. No, I shouldn't do that. Open. Delete that. Open up that. You live in the US way. Do you know CMT? No. CMT. I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, maybe I do, but I don't know. Let me know what you mean by CMT. Ah, here it is. Yeah, that's why. I don't want OTC. Exchange is NASDAQ. Here it is. Yeah, this is a good amount. And I think we got VWAP here too. So let's do this times this. Freeze. 2, 4, 7, 4, 5. 2, 7. Oh, damn it. It is popular certificate about technical analysis for trader who needs to work at a hedge fund banks. Well, I've never worked at a hedge fund or a bank, so CMT technical analysis. Oh, it looks like it's just like some certification program. This seems kind of stupid to buy. I don't know. No, I don't. I didn't know what that was, but just looking at it briefly, it looks like it's a certification program for technical analysis, which seems absurd when you have YouTube and how many data sources are there today. I don't know if you need why you need a certification. 19 out of what? 19 out of 27? That's what it was, right? 34. It's 4. It's 30. It's interesting, actually, because they're not fading. But most of them... Do I have a LOD and... Yeah. LOD time, HOD time. Yes, I know, but when I need a job, it makes kind of lesser ability, bigger chance to have a job. I'm not sure about that, man. I mean, if you want to work at a bank or a hedge fund, getting a certification of some technical analysis is probably not going to help you too much. You're going to... I mean, it depends what bank you want, but if you're trying to do a big bank, where you went to college is probably the biggest thing they're looking at. Are you based in the United States? I might add this to... I'm going to make a note to see if I can add this to Twitch. I don't know how easy that is or not, though. Oh, you're in Vietnam? Yeah, I don't know if you're saying, like, if there's hedge funds and banks in Vietnam that you want to work at, but in the United States, like, I'm almost guaranteed, like, a CMT technical analysis won't help you whatsoever on getting a hedge fund job or a job at a bank. So HOD 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10, 9:36. We got 10. Let's make this round. So something that a lot of people overlook is what time of day it is for a strategy. So that is something that I always try to keep an eye on, is what is the average or the most likely high of daytime, and what is the most likely low of daytime. And TM volume. Let me get rid of this one, actually. I think I should. INPX and sell. Let me look at them on here. Yeah, sell. We want to get rid of that in NPS. Now we got 32 minus 4, 28. How long have you been trading? I've been into the markets probably for 7 years. Like, that's how long I've been interested in it. I've taken it seriously since 2020. So yeah, about 3.5 years I've taken it seriously. Maybe, yeah, 3.5, 4 years. But lately, since I've been so busy with Traders Launch, I haven't been trading as much. I have some algorithms, and I've been trying to do more with those since now that I'm not trading as much. I mean, I don't want to get into that. I mean, I can made tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. But yeah, and it also depends on. I haven't traded all my own money, so if you're talking about more than just my money, then that's a lot more in terms of my profit share. Because at the beginning, I got outside funding, and so I made maybe six figures for somebody, but I only got a percentage of that, which would have been a couple tens of thousands. So, and then I had a business prior to this, and then that ended up getting acquired. So my focus the last few years really wasn't trading as much, or not the last few years, like 2020 ish, in the middle of that, I was like balancing my algorithms with my business. So it got kind of complicated, or time consuming more so, I should say. So then after I sold the business, I took me a while to realize it, but I realized I wanted to get super into trading, and the best overlap to me was to start a trading business. So that's why I'm building Traders Launch. I think it's just me and you, Jiang. We're just chilling in here by ourselves. Are you trading your own accounts or are those prop accounts that you're mentioning? Well, I would totally get into more stocks if you're going to be you're going to have a better chance at succeeding if you're going to be trading stocks. Yeah, I'd look into individual stocks if I were you, though. Like, I mean, trading Nasdaq and DJI are helpful in certain situations, But you're just gonna get, it's gonna be a lot easier to find edge. I mean, just think about it like this: in the stock market, there's 3,000 stocks that you could trade from, and think of them all as like slot machines. This is how the One Lansby describes it, and I really like it. You have all these slot machines. If there's 3,000 of them, there's bound to be a couple of them that are broken. So if you're able to find the most broken slot machines, it's just a lot easier to trade those. So make it easy on yourself when you're trading. Like, yes, you can be profitable on Nasdaq, but it's going to be a lot easier if you find something like what I'm showing you right now. It's going to be a lot easier if you're finding something like this with a 70% win rate and a 1.5 to 1 risk reward. Like, that's going to be a lot easier to discretionarily trade it if you're not going to just trade like purely on a system. So that's how I would think about it. Clip that. I'm going to try to clip that and post that. Okay, I mean, yeah, up to you, man. You can always do what you think is best. I just think it's actually going to be harder on you to do that, so just my 2 cents. Alrighty, well, I think I'm going to be hopping off here. So yeah, I mean, I'll continue doing this. Invite if this is useful for other people, or let me know how this can be more useful, rather than you just asking me questions about Traders Launch of how I can help you with your trading or anything like that. So yeah, no, appreciate you joining the Jiang. So I will see you tomorrow, same time.